There's a strange anxiety that comes with needing money. Perhaps you felt it, that tightness in the chest, the mental calculations at 3 a.m., the desperate scrolling through job listings, investment opportunities, side hustles. The modern world tells us to hustle harder, to grind, to chase the bag. And so we run. We run until our legs give out. But here's what the ancient Taoists understood, what Master Zeng Shiqiang taught, and what most of us discover only after years of exhaustion. The harder you try to grasp sand, the faster it slips through your fingers. Pick up a handful of sand and squeeze. Watch how it escapes. Hold it gently with an open palm, and it stays. Money works the same way. Today, we're going to explore a different relationship with wealth. Not the relationship of desperation and chase, but one of flow, alignment, and natural abundance. This is the Taoist philosophy of money, and it might change everything you think you know about prosperity. Let's start with a word you use every day: currency. Money is called currency because it is a current. Like water, it was meant to flow. Think about a river. When water flows, it brings life. Fish swim in it, plants grow along its banks, entire ecosystems thrive. But when water stops moving, when it becomes trapped and stagnant, what happens? It becomes a breeding ground for disease. It turns murky. It dies. Money is exactly the same. It is energy in motion. The Chinese character for money contains the symbol for water, and this is no accident. Our ancestors understood that wealth is not meant to be caught and imprisoned. It is meant to circulate, to nourish, to create. And yet, look at how we approach it. We chase money like hunters pursuing prey. We try to corner it, capture it, lock it away. And in this very act of desperation, in this energy of lack and fear, we push it away. The Tao Te Ching says, "The way to do is to be." Not to chase, not to force, but to align yourself with the natural flow of things. When you chase money from a place of desperation, you carry the energy of scarcity. And energy attracts like energy. Desperation attracts more situations that require desperation. Lack attracts more lack. This is why people who are desperately poor often stay poor despite working incredibly hard. It's not about effort, it's about the quality of the energy behind the effort. The Taoists observed nature and saw that trees don't chase sunlight with anxiety. They simply grow toward it. Rivers don't chase the ocean. They flow toward it naturally. And money, when approached correctly, doesn't need to be chased. It flows toward value, toward harmony, toward those who have prepared themselves to receive it. But how do you prepare? We'll get to that. First, you need to understand why chasing never works. There's a saying in Chinese wisdom that Master Zeng Shiqiang loved to share. Humans have 2 legs, but money has 8 legs. Picture this for a moment. You, standing on your 2 legs, trying to chase something that has 8. It's absurd, isn't it? You will never catch it. You will only exhaust yourself. This is the trap of modern life. We wake up early, we work late, we take on second jobs, side hustles, weekend gigs. We are running, always running on our 2 legs. And still, for so many of us, money seems to stay just out of reach. We feel like we're getting nowhere despite the constant motion. Why? Because we're operating from a fundamental misunderstanding. We think we need to chase money down. We think wealth is something out there that we must hunt and capture. But the ancient wisdom teaches us something different. You cannot outrun money. You must make money come to you. Think about the people you know who seem to attract wealth effortlessly. Not necessarily the richest people you've heard of, but those in your own life who always seem to land opportunities, who always seem to have enough. What's different about them? Often, it's not their intelligence. It's not even their work ethic. It's their energy. They're not chasing. They're not desperate. They've learned to create value and let the current flow toward them. When you chase money on two legs, you're acting from the ego. The ego says, I need, I want, I must have. This energy is contractive. It closes doors. It makes you seem pushy, desperate, small. But when you stop chasing and start cultivating, you operate from the Tao. You become a source rather than a drain. You provide value rather than extract it. You create space for money to flow in rather than trying to grab it from others. This is not passive. This is not about sitting and waiting. This is about understanding that the quality of your being attracts the quality of your circumstances. You are not running after money. You are becoming the kind of person money flows toward. But there's a crucial question here. If money comes to you, will you be ready to hold it? In ancient Chinese philosophy, there's a principle called Hou De Zai Wu. It translates roughly to, great virtue carries great wealth. Think of your character, your virtue, your discipline as a container. The size of your container determines how much wealth you can hold without it spilling over and causing destruction. This is why lottery winners often go broke. This is why young athletes who suddenly earn millions sometimes lose everything. This is why inheritance can destroy families. It's not that money is evil, it's that the container was too small for the fortune. When a small cup receives an ocean's worth of water, what happens? Overflow, chaos, waste. If your character is not developed, if you haven't cultivated wisdom, discipline, and virtue, then sudden wealth will amplify all your weaknesses. It will expose every crack in your foundation. Bad habits become addictions. Poor judgment becomes catastrophic decisions. Small character flaws become life-destroying patterns. The Taoists understood this deeply. They didn't reject wealth. Lao Tzu himself observed that the Tao enriches all things. But they understood that the cultivation of character must come first. The container must be built before it can be filled. So what does it mean to build your container? It means developing integrity. When you say you'll do something, you do it. It means cultivating discipline. You can delay gratification and work toward long-term value rather than short-term pleasure. It means learning to manage what you have now. If you can't handle $100 with wisdom, how will you handle 100,000? It means being of service, creating genuine value for others, solving real problems, contributing to the flow rather than just trying to extract from it. Think about the wealthiest people throughout history who maintained their wealth across generations. They weren't just clever, they were builders. They created systems, institutions, value that outlasted them. Their containers were vast because their vision was vast. The beautiful paradox of this teaching is that when you focus on expanding your container, on becoming a person of greater virtue and capability, money naturally begins to flow in. Not because you're chasing it, but because you've become worthy of it. You've prepared yourself to receive it and steward it wisely. The universe, the Tao, doesn't waste. It doesn't pour water into broken vessels. It flows toward those who can contain it, who can use it, who can allow it to continue flowing to create more value in the world. So here we are, at the end of our exploration, but really at the beginning of a different path. Stop chasing money on your two legs. You will only tire yourself out. Stop squeezing the sand in your fist. You will only watch it slip away. Stop trying to hoard the current. You will only create stagnant water. Instead, ask yourself, how can I expand my container? How can I create genuine value? How can I align myself with the natural flow of abundance in the universe? Focus on becoming rather than acquiring. Focus on virtue rather than vice. Focus on flow rather than force. The ancient Taoists watched water and learned everything they needed to know. Water doesn't fight, it doesn't chase. It simply flows to the lowest places, and in doing so, it nourishes everything it touches. It is soft, yet it carves through mountains. It is yielding, yet nothing can defeat it. Be like water with your relationship to wealth. Don't grasp, don't hoard, don't chase. Simply cultivate yourself, provide value, and allow the current to flow. When you do this, you'll discover something remarkable. You never needed to catch money. Money was always waiting for you to be ready to receive it. The question was never, how do I get money? The question was always, how do I become someone money flows toward? Start building your container. The rest will follow.